Hello, space fans! Today I'm going to show you how to apply to the first edition of Project Polaris. Before we begin, make sure that you have done the following things. First, take a look at the general presentation of the program, which can be found in the link below. Second, having about 15 minutes to fill out the application. And third, having any of the supportive documents that you would like to present. These documents are your CV, a recommendation letter, and your internal application. I will explain this by the end of the video. Once you are ready, access the application portal by clicking the link found on the general presentation, which is also found in the description section of this video. In the first part, start by typing your email address. If you have an academic email from Tech, Estaca, or Purdue, you must use it. Here we see Monica, our hypothetical Estaca student, typing her academic email. Next, Monica selects ESO as her guest organization. Only if you did not use an academic email from Tech, Estaca, or Purdue, you should pick the none of the above option. Next, enter the numeric access code which was given to you by a guest organization. Afterwards, if you input the right credentials, you will get an email containing your applicant ID. Copy it and click on the hyperlink to access the second part of your application. If you did not submit the right information, you will get an error email instead. For the second part, begin by typing the same email address you used in the first part. Paste your applicant ID and click Next. Fill out your name, last name, age, and sex. Next, you can select up to 2 countries. Monica was born in France, but she grew up in Reunion, so she selects both accordingly. Then select your field of study and current education level. Finally, you can select up to 5 languages in which you consider yourself proficient. Notice that your first selection must be your native language, and at least one of them must be English. Next, you will be presented with a questionnaire regarding culture. Monica proceeds to fill it out, trying to be as honest to herself as possible. Feel free to take your time to think about these questions. Following up, the application will ask you about your preferences in the program. You may have to scroll to the right to be able to see the 10 teams. In this section, you must rank only the teams that you would like to join. In Monica's case, her favorite is the propulsion team, so she selects it as her first choice. She then selects administrative, structures, and hosting and travel teams since she likes them as well and has some experience in those areas. Notice that Monica doesn't rank the other teams since they don't interest her. Next, for each team you ranked, you have to indicate the pertaining skills you think you have. Unless a skill says so, it refers to a basic understanding of the subject. If you ranked a team but did not choose any of its skills or vice versa, then the team won't be registered by the application. Then, if you wish to be in a leadership position, please select Yes. Finally, enter an initial estimate of how many hours per week you think you would put into Project Polaris. When doing this, think about other projects and compromises you expect to have during the program. Similar to the past section, you'll be asked to select the leadership skills you believe yourself to have. If you choose No for the leadership question, then you will not get this section. Following up, the application will ask you about your preferences regarding the experiences that the program has to offer. Monica is planning on visiting Costa Rica next year and presenting at the IAC in Paris the year after. Therefore, she selects 2. Since she lives close to Paris, she would like to host other program participants. Moreover, she is also looking forward to interning in Costa Rica and participating in the advanced program. To finish her application, Monica would like to upload some supportive documents. These documents are all optional, and she made sure to gather them beforehand since the application must be submitted in one try. The first document is called the internal application, which depends on your guest organization. This could take the form of an interview, quiz, or report. You were supposed to receive this information from your guest organization. If you don't belong to any of these guest organizations, you should not upload an internal application. The second document is your CV or your resume, which must be no longer than 2 pages and written in English. The third and final document is a recommendation letter, again, no longer than 2 pages and in English. This letter can be from a professor, supervisor, or anyone who knows you well. Please notice that in order to be able to upload these documents, your Google account will ask you for permission. Also, please name them like so: name _ last name _ and then either IA, CV, or RL. Once you upload them, click on the Submit button, and if you receive a confirmation email, congrats, you've just applied. We wish you the best of luck. If you don't belong to Estaca, Purdue, or Tech, please visit arexcr.com/projects/Polaris to learn how to get an access code.